Okay, so I'm back with Taurus moon and Libra moon compatibility. Now, interesting enough, okay, so these two, they are ruled by the same planet, Venus, okay? So there are some qualities that actually bring these two together, that they can actually, they have some type of mutual understanding because of these qualities, right? Um, like the fact that they both love beauty. They love beauty, they love comfort, they love art, they love antiques, they love fine foods and the taste of it, and just experiencing, beauty products, taking care of themselves, nice things. They can meet here, okay? This could be their love language to each other. And it's no surprise why these two do find themselves involved with each other. And sometimes they stay involved with each other longer than most would think. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we're dealing with like an air moon with a earth moon. Now, yeah, they can tolerate each other for the simple fact that there's not any real emotions going on here. If there's not any real, when I say really any real emotions, it's not that they don't feel, but the relationship itself is not, when they come to each other personally and intimately, it's not just based on emotions. And this can allow them to be together and not really feel like, well, they may have their thoughts and they may have their, issues with each other, but it's easy for them to kind of like dismiss it, and go on about being in a relationship and not addressing certain things. Now, why? Because we're going to take Taurus moon. Taurus moon is just like practical, and really consistent in the way that it acts. Taurus moon, you could find Taurus moon possibly, even if, depending on their sun, they may be doing things, they may go out, whatever, but they're going to come back home possibly. They're going to want a comfortable environment. They're going to have their things that they like to do. They're going to have their, everything that they can practically access. Okay, and that's what you're going to find them doing 9 out of 10 times. And Libra moon understand this. In Libra moon, I'm not even gonna say that it understands it. It does. It understands Taurus moon's need for these things, but at the same time, it feels that Taurus moon is just a little bit too complacent. Okay, Libra moon is going to be able to like the comfort that Taurus moon provides. It enjoys it. It feels it. Libra moon can even, or they can purchase things. They can have their home set up to where it's physically and intellectually savvy, and appealing to both individuals. But Libra moon is going to want to be a little bit more romantic. Libra moon is going to want to be a little bit more partnered. Okay, so we go here, we go to this gathering, we go to this party, we go to this event, we go to, this family thing together. We're partners, we're in this together, Like if you go and you get yourself something to eat, or whatever you're interacting in, you can invite me and see, just, just being courteous, you can invite me, see if I want to go, you can bring me back something to eat, maybe, I will do that to you. And like Libra moon can forget it. If Taurus moon ever gets stubborn about something, Libra moon can forget it. So Libra moon, like they can forget this cooperation from Taurus for however long Taurus wants to be in this mood. Libra moon will also look for fairness inside of a relationship. Fairness. Taurus moon is kind of like, what do you mean fairness? Like the job needs to get done. You know, whatever needs to get done needs to get done. Like, this is what needs to happen now. This is what I want. What are you talking about being fair? You know, this is what I need in the situation. This is what needs to happen. There's nothing that you need to complain about. There's no conversation that need to be had. You just certain things you just know to do. You know, in Libra moon, they want to have these conversations about the way that they're feeling. They want to pose this, hey, you know, Taurus, what if, you know, I did this or I did that. They want to talk about their feelings. They want to explore or like present those feelings. And even explore them through this conversation, through making this information available for Taurus moon. It's like maybe Taurus moon doesn't get it. They don't understand. And Taurus moon is like, okay, I heard you, but at the same time, what is to be done? What are we going to do? How are we going to fix this? How are we going to change it? You know? And I do feel like there's this Taurus moon could definitely be an open book, but at the same time, Libra moon can call itself like telling on Taurus moon. You know, like, oh, I'm going to expose that this is happening so that someone else can be the judge for them. You know, like, okay, well, what should we do in this situation? Now, this is the main reason why Scorpio moon and Libra moon would have an issue with each other. They would have an issue with each other because Scorpio moon definitely would not be able to tolerate this from Libra moon or whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, they also have major differences too, because like Libra moon, they may get something, they may purchase a piece of furniture or antique or something like that has no purpose. Like Taurus moon could be like, okay, so you went and you bought leather couches or something. Like you went and bought this antique couch that nobody can really sit in. Like it's not comfortable to sit in. Like what is the point of doing that? You know, and Libra moon is like, well, you don't understand. This is like a collectible item. This is art in the house. And Taurus moon is like, okay, yeah, but like I said, there's no function to it. Like, what do we live in, a museum? So, you know, you start to see them, they have a little bit of a split, like where they can appreciate things of the similarities. There could be differences of the purpose. And then that trickles down to them personally. It's like, well, what is the purpose of our relationship? Are there kids involved? Like, do we have bills? And sometimes they don't see the purpose of their relationship. They don't see the purpose, and it could cause one of them to want to, like the Taurus moon could be like, okay, well, I'm going to be stubborn because I want the purpose of the relationship to be this and go this way. And the Libra moon could be like, well, shoot, Taurus moon is being unfair because what about the way that I want the relationship to go and the purpose of it? What about that, huh? And if the Taurus moon is not willing to be flexible or to bend, the Libra moon has no choice but to move on. Okay? So this is interesting. It's interesting, guys, because I feel like what you can do here is Taurus moon, be open to looking at things fairly and approaching the relationship fairly and hearing Libra moon out. Okay, and then express the Libra moon, like whatever your beef is with me. Like, don't be bringing other people in. You can't go tell on me, you know. But Taurus moon can also be like, well, you know what though? This is how I see things. I'm trying to be open to doing it your way too, but at the same time, you have to understand. You have to give me time. You know, you have to, you know, understand that, hey, I don't operate exactly like you. I'm not going to be indecisive and trying to figure things out all the time. Like I'm just going to do. And maybe give Libra moon the leeway to have its art and things of that nature. I don't see any real reasons why these two can't work. I just see that they have similarities, but there are differences in the way that they approach things, and their purpose from approaching it can get in the way of these two. All right. So this has been Taurus moon and Libra moon compatibility. I'm going to be back.